Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. Thank you so much for being a viewer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. If you don't know anything about me, check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. In this video, I'll give you some new information about what's going on in the world of politics, what's going on in our country, and what's going on as far as your personal financial situation is concerned. This channel, Ignition Time, is about the country, it's about the economy, and it is about your money. And nothing is more important to the country right now than the ongoing legal challenges presented by President Trump and his legal team questioning the validity of our elections. I did do videos yesterday where I talked about some reactions from Chris Christie, the past New Jersey governor. I've talked about reactions from important individuals, donors to President Trump's campaign, like the Blackstone CEO Steve Schwarzman. But now it looks like, as far as the Trump campaign is considered, the dam is beginning to break. What do I mean by this? I did do another video earlier today where I talked about Sidney Powell, the rather interesting attorney who was previously on the Trump campaign, who was basically let go. It looks like she went so far, and NBC News has actually reported that the president called his legal team fools and that they're making him look bad. Yep. You heard that correctly. NBC News reported that the president thinks his legal team, they are fools, and they are making him look bad. That's what the president is saying. Speaking of the dam breaking, here's what's going on right now. Senator John Cornyn, who's a Republican from Texas, said this morning, as per the Austin American statesman, he said that after helping out in the food line in Austin this morning, because that's what he was doing, obviously the outcome is becoming increasingly clear. It seems like evidence of a systemic problem with our elections seems to be wanting at this point. Now, keep in mind, I've also covered responses and reactions from Liz Cheney, who's a congresswoman, a prominent congresswoman in the Republican Party. There are many other Republican senators, including Pat Toomey from Pennsylvania, who are basically saying, hey, let's try and move on because there is no evidence. And Mitt Romney said that as well. And President Trump promptly responded to Mitt Romney. He also responded to the governor from Maryland, Larry Hogan, who's also a Republican. And essentially, President Trump criticized Larry Hogan on Twitter as well. Now, let's take a look at Senator Rob Portman from Ohio. By the way, he's the senator who proposed the back to work bonus, who actually is a volunteer for one of the vaccine trials. And I do believe that he's someone who has a balanced viewpoint. This is what Rob Portman said. No proof. In fact, there was an article in the Sing Sing Enquirer that reads, no proof of mass fraud that would change election result. And this is a quote from Senator Rob Portman. In the meantime, the General Services Administration, GSA, should go ahead and release the funds and provide the infrastructure for an official transition, and the Biden team should receive the requested intelligence briefings and briefings on the COVID vaccine distribution plan. This is only prudent. Donald Trump is our president until January 10th, 2021, but in the likely event that Joe Biden becomes our next president, interesting the way he phrased that, it is in the national interest that the transition is seamless and that America is ready on day one of a new administration for the challenges that we face. This is from Senator Rob Portman. And there's also an article on Politico, which, in fact, I'll show you the article from Politico on your screen. President Donald Trump's push to subvert the 2020 election results may be hours away from collapse. Yep. Maybe hours away from collapse. I did do another video earlier on our channel where I talked about Sidney Powell essentially being fired from the Trump campaign. So you definitely want to check out that video. A lot of stuff is going on. Here's an article from New York Times that reads, business leaders citing damage to country urge Trump to begin transition. Yep, business leaders citing damage to the country urge Trump to begin transition. And this is a quote from the New York Times article. Concerned that President Trump's refusal to accept the election results is hurting the country, more than 100 CEOs plan to ask the administration on Monday, which is today, to immediately acknowledge Joseph Biden Jr. as the winner and begin the transition to a new administration. Wow. So talk of the dam breaking, everybody. And as a way of gaining leverage over the GOP, here's another article from the New York Times. Some of the executives have also discussed withholding campaign donations from the two Republican Senate candidates in Georgia unless party leaders push for a presidential transition. So the dam is breaking, if you will, and there's more and more pressure on President Trump. We can see the deterioration in his legal team. Here's something I find very interesting. I do read the comments from our viewers and subscribers below. Now, I want to be clear. I've actually seen comments where I've seen subscribers say, President Trump is not going to tell us his strategy. He thinks five-dimensionally, and he's not going to tell us what he thinks. Well, we always know what President Trump thinks. There's one thing about President Trump. He's pretty clear about what he's wanted. And right now, the president, according to NBC News, has said that his legal team are fools and that they are making him look bad. Is this a coordinated legal strategy? Is it some sort of a master stroke? Is it a master chess move? Is it a three-dimensional or five-dimensional chess? Or is it just a big mess? Is it just a big mess? I'll let you be the judge of that. And I've seen viewers and subscribers say, Sidney Powell's a well-respected lawyer, and, why would she reveal the evidence? I actually saw one comment where a viewer said, we don't deserve to see the evidence. I saw that comment. So there's so much confusion out there. I mean, I think the best analogy I can think of is we're being asked to drink water from a fire hose. The brain is completely overloaded. It is easy to believe the wrong thing. It is easy to get manipulated. All I'm asking our viewers and subscribers to do is simply just be rational. Use some think objectively and ask yourself, what is the truth here? And I'll let you be the judge of the truth. It is not for me to decide the truth on your behalf. It is for you to decide the truth. And the world is changing very quickly. There's a ton of information out there. One of the reasons I started the Ignition Time channel is I wanted the channel to be about the country, about the economy, and about money. And my priority for my fellow Americans is to provide you with accurate news, to provide you with the truth so that you can make your own decisions. I want you to look at everything that's happening around you, and I want you to ask yourself, as far as all these legal challenges to the election are concerned, is there a coordinated strategy? You be the judge. What are lawyers across the country saying as far as these legal challenges are concerned? I want you to be the judge. Is President Trump's legal team meeting the expectations of the president? You decide. Is the president's legal team essentially congruent, cohesive, cogent in their approach? Well, if you look at what Sidney Powell said in the press conference last week and the fact that she's no longer a member of the team, I'll let you be the judge. Are more and more Republicans essentially talking about the writing on the wall? Is President Trump's biggest donor talking about the writing on the wall? I'll let you be the judge. Sometimes we have news that we don't want to listen to, but the thing on this channel is that you'll get the truth. You'll get the actual news, you'll get the truth. I'm not going to cover allegations on our channel. I'm not going to cover insinuations, propaganda, conspiracy theories. You're not going to see that on this channel. Absolutely not. What you are going to see on this channel is what public officials said and what the court said, and then I'll let you be the judge. I hope you learned something new from this video. We work very hard behind the scenes. There's a team involved here on this channel. I would really appreciate it if you gently click the like button, if you gently click subscribe, and if you enable notifications. That would really mean a lot to me. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda, once again with Ignition Time. Let me know in the comments section below about your thoughts as to this dam breaking, if you will, and whether the dam is breaking. And also, I know that my viewers and subscribers want to know about stimulus. There's one individual, and I did talk about Kate Bedingfield, who's a 38-year-old, member of the Biden team. By the way, I'm 42. I feel old. And speaking of 38, we have a 33-year-old individual, Andrew Bates, and Andrew Bates is the rapid response director to the Biden team, and he's a top Biden aide, and he's the guy behind the sarcastic tweets and the clever comebacks. This is according to Fox News' Brooke Singman. Andrew Bates is the guy behind the sarcastic tweets and the clever comebacks, a quick-witted fighter and a key campaign official who helped to send Joe Biden to the White House. His campaign colleagues, including Deputy Campaign Manager and Communications Director Kate Bedingfield, a 33-year-old Andrew Bates, and a 38-year-old Kate Bedingfield, who, by the way, has been working from home with kids at home. His campaign colleagues, including Deputy Campaign Manager and Communications Director Kate Bedingfield, described him, meaning Andrew Bates, as a backbone of the Biden press shop and one of the best in the business. And so this is a name that we'll be hearing a lot of in the future. So, Andrew Bates, Kate Bedingfield, We're going to be watching what you say. The country is watching. I hope you learned something new from this video, everybody. As far as stimulus goes, it's very clear Joe Biden is supporting a large stimulus, and he does indeed want a large stimulus. In fact, Andrew Bates said this in a statement. I'm quoting Andrew Bates now. The president-elect fully supports the speaker and leader in their negotiations. Keep in mind, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell wants something close to $500 billion, and Biden has said that he's fully behind Pelosi. That's where things stand right now, everybody. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. You'll also find a link to all of our resources in the description section below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. I hope you learned something new from this video. If you did, please gently tap that like button, ignite the subscribe button, ignite that notification button. That would be your vote of confidence in us, and that really helps out the YouTube algorithm. That tells YouTube that you found this content valuable. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. That's 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. Get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to SMS alerts list. You can also, if you want, get added to our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts. You can opt out of the SMS list or the email list at any point in time that you want. No worries about that. Now, sometimes YouTube does not always send out notifications on time. So all you have to do is simply bookmark youtube.com/ignitiontime. That's youtube.com/ignitiontime. And then you'll be able to visit the homepage of our channel and watch our videos at any point in time that you want. Make sure you do that. That would be greatly appreciated. This way, you're not dependent on the YouTube notifications. You can also follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. You can also follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. That's ignition_time. So we look forward to sharing breaking news and alerts with you on Twitter. Now, if you found this video beneficial, please consider sharing this video with friends and family. Please don't forget to click the like button, because that really would mean a lot to us. Please comment below. Our community is intelligent, is bipartisan. Our community is looking forward to interacting with you. And I'm very proud of our community because, we are Americans first. I want to be clear, for us at the Ignition Time channel, it's not about the red or the blue. It's about the red, white, and blue. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm American. As always, you'll find a link to all of our resources in the description section below. So make sure you check out the description section below if you want to get more information about the content that we cover. And finally, please subscribe, please enable notifications. That again would be your vote of confidence in us, and that tells the YouTube algorithm that this was beneficial. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.